and Steph and Larry Bird, the best three shooters ever, without question. And then, of course, 2 nights later, the Big East tournament, St. John's beating UConn last night on this floor. Brunson the pitch in the corner, and Hart. This is the three. Karl Anthony Towns finds Hart. Those two not.
Something to watch tonight. That's the clear advantage here for the Knicks. You got the #1 rebounder in the game, and Karl Anthony Towns, and off the bench, Mitchell Robertson, the best offensive rebounder in the game.
Podziemski, you and Zora were talking about the top. Quentin Post moved it. Richard out of the corner. Knocks down three. 56th pick in last year's draft, a rookie out of Florida.
I love his aggressiveness right from the start. No hesitation. He's going to be aggressive all night long.
Podziemski runs over Hart. That'll be the first.
Engage Jamal.
Josh Hart.
Podziemski goes down as he was cutting to the corner. It is Bridges.
Inside has really struggled with his offense as of late. It's a good sign.
Double digits, one of the last 5 games. Quentin Post on the 5-all. Warriors lost their last game Friday in San Francisco by 10 to the Timberwolves. Hart pitches it out. Brunson working on the rookie Richard. Turnaround dances in.
It's just deadly. He can get wherever you want and use your aggressiveness against you.
Podziemski leads into Ojiana.
They're probably sitting at home like, why is everyone dropping 83 on the Wizards?
Of the three, the lead is 1 for the Knicks. One of the three, I should say. This is the pair of the three. Brunson putting on the work. Shoots over. 9th in the league in scoring is Brunson. Just over 26 points per game. Leon's second year, plays college ball at Bradley, working a 2-man game with Keith Santos to the back. What we keep seeing from him.
Well, he's more minutes, obviously, because of all the injuries, but a guy that, a 3-and-D type player, Podziemski's lucky he didn't pick up his second foul on that contact with Cat.
Third time he's down to the ground, and Anunoby knew that was off. Body English couldn't get it to the rim. Back the other way comes Podziemski. Really the one guy who's a scorer, if you will, in this team right now. But Post says take
that yourself and show your coach that maybe you can trust me in certain situations even when we are healthy.
Brunson going away tonight.
And Jamal, he has not shot the basketball great. He's still close to his averages, but in terms of the efficiency, a little bit of dip since the All-Star break for Brunson.
And you see he's getting more efficient with not again.
Podziemski.
You got to make your free throws. First time he got up there, went 1 for 3 here. You're going to need every
long full game slide they are on. Trying to stay above. Sure, in the top 3. Usually you look at those teams, those are the best teams in the league, right there with the Spurs and the Celtics. And the Knicks are beginning a stretch where they have a 2-year run to the finish line. The 4th of 8 straight games not playing a team with a winning record for New York, Reg.
Think about that. Since January 21st, they've had the best defensive rating at almost about 105 points, holding points or holding opponents to about 103. Nice move there again by Brunson, his first day on the team.
Brunson to the line for a couple.
And you watch Jalen Brunson.
He's playing with the Kobe's on, and Kobe was the master of that fundamental and footwork.
He has the last 8 for the Knicks. Post looking for another triple. Got that again. So Quentin Post shows up hitting threes, and Mike Brown says, I don't need to see that. It's part of the deep. Was that your debut on the Telestrator?
You know what? I'm not the czar, but I can.
Yes, let's go. Opportunity all around tonight. I love it. Brunson's 3 is short, chased down by Bridges. Reset to 14, and McHale fire. The foul. Stay down here. It'll be on the Warriors, and Podziemski is
far away from him.
Change the foul. It's on Will Richard. Not Podziemski. Brunson draws 2. Knicks move it well. Karl Anthony Towns will take it. A rebound by Gary Payton, second, already in year 10 in the league. 33 years old. Son of a great glove. Turning the corner, Nate Williams goes to the basket, left-handed, finishing over Anunoby, 4th-year man out of the University of Buffalo.
That's what makes this game tonight for the Warriors so special. These guys and players that you've never heard of, they're just coming out here playing and hooping. There's no expectation. They're just glad they have had the opportunity here.
They stopped Pajemski, took advantage, and the tripping foul early over games.
Oh, he's
Watching
still leaking.
it,
he's leaking.
He's still leaking.
Yeah.
Well, that's a typical Pittsburgh Steeler, well, ex-coach. But that's a typical player for Coach Tomlin right there.
Post off on the three. Birthday, actually, for former Steelers coach Mike Tomlin, taking in the Knicks game here tonight. Anunoby, bloodied, not deterred, misses the three. Karl Anthony Towns connected with Williams. They went behind the play off the court. Now they rejoin as Pajemski and the Warriors try to add to their 6-point lead.
Well, if OG would have made that shot. If he would have made that shot after getting knocked.
There is Mike Tomlin.
Boy,
Kicking at the game at the Garden here tonight.
That was a great conversation back in the ground.
Warriors mixing in plenty of zone, as you would imagine, as we go through this one. Given how thin they are in numbers.
A lot of zone. They're at 7, again, fresh off the plane here. Doesn't know any of the defensive schemes, and you can just throw them in the zone and let them cover an area.
Exactly. Iwar from the outside with the knockdown. The rookie from France playing more since February 1st.
Reason being is that being able to knock down those open threes.
Pryor from the outside, rims it out, Knicks back the other way, hard on the board. Here comes Brunson. Brunson draws 2, had some space, and you're at 7, gets his first rebound. Wearing number 77, one of the easiest names to memorize with a number in the history of the sport. Payton, ball number 3, and rebound number 1 for Mitchell Robinson, who brought down 22 of them against the Pacers on Friday night. How important that could be for the Knicks as we get towards the playoffs. Iwara again. Spencer the board. And Spencer left free for 3. And hit the backboard.
I'm saying it kindly.
He did. It's factually
correct.
He did,
yeah. Watch the attention that Brunson's getting, though. All 5 sets of eyes are paying attention to where he's going.
Robinson for the Knicks. Pitches Shamit, turn and toss. Can't make the 3. You're at 7 on the board for the Warriors.
Warriors are just getting in the pick and roll and trying to create offense.
See, he just was on the wrong side.
Flip-flop.
Take Spencer to the other side. Hoop looks so much bigger. He knocks down 3. And even Steve Kerr with a smile on the benches. Golden State leads by a half dozen. Brunson trying to stop this. He has had a good start tonight. 4 of 6.
Luka Magic, one of the 2 of the best first quarter scorers in our game. Brunson off to another hot start here in the first.
How about Luka last night for the Lakers? Brunson takes it away. On the push, Shamit. Right back to the hot man, Brunson. Trying to chase down his own board, could not. Warriors in transition. Nice job by the Knicks to get back defensively. Spencer to pass, Payton inside. Pretty feed from Pat Spencer.
Looked like he lost it as he was going up.
You put a smaller guy in the post and have him setting screens like a post player and have the post guys outstretching the court.
Brunson taking over a little bit on the offensive end here in the foul.